Sending short videos out to people is such a great tool to connect.
When you think about producing a video, you might think, oh, this has to be perfect, script, lighting, production team. The reality is times have changed. You want to see something that's real.
When you start to go for the perfect, you lose the authenticity. Feeling comfortable and gaining your confidence will help you so much in your career. Find ways to get that confidence.
What's in your way? What's in your way? And the need for perfection is a lot of it.
Gina, tell me about yourself. You've got so many things going on.
Started a digital agency. I have some clients that are so good on camera and they get out and they'll speak to audiences, but they fear making a mistake on camera. So they would rather pre-record, which I love all the videos you guys send out because I love all the blooper parts. Those are my favorite parts.
You've got like a little spider on your lens.
On my lens or on me?
On your lens.
It's the bloopers in life that make people connect to you because they say, wow, you're just like me.
When you're shooting a video, you're inevitably going to make a mistake, flip up on your words, flub up on your words, not say a word perfectly, or start talking about something and you realize you don't know where you were going with it. That's totally normal. Making a mistake on video is actually an opportunity to build trust by being really honest and continuing the video. It can help to make light of it, kind of make a little joke.
The more we can build that likability factor, the more people are drawn to your brand.
Gone are the days where brand voices for companies need to be overly corporate, overly produced. Now it's just about being there and being real and putting yourself out there. So we always invite people to find their voice, whether it's for them as an individual or as a company. Figure out a way to be casual and not get stuck on the production.
What makes you really different is the personality of the brand. And even a bigger brand, how do you get the personality to shine? And that's usually through the humanness of the brand. Let me meet the people there, to quit being perfect at things. Talk to us.
One great way to build trust on video is be more conversational versus scripted.
Try to get real with people, really connect with people through video calls, live video streaming, through podcasting. Bring the human factor into your marketing.
When I'm planning to have some perfect production, or when I'm planning to be able to read from a script or have a perfect webinar, it's the in-between moments and the bloopers and the mess ups and the realization that we have during those moments. That's actually what makes us relatable.
When somebody is perfect on stage, I almost want to see them fall. I want to see them mess up. I want to see them do something wrong so I can go, okay, finally, they're like me. So when I'm up there speaking, I'm always willing to call out my own foibles and willing to say, okay, I just was about to say something brilliant and I completely lost my train of thought. And then I'll usually make a joke about it going, who in the room knows what I was going to say next? Everybody wants to see that you're just like them. And I think the more we can bring that to an audience, whether it's in person or whether that's via video. And I think there are some that are afraid to ever let people know that they're not perfect.
Perfection is effectively unattainable, and by trying to become perfect, you go through a tremendous amount of stress. It's not worth it. The only thing that's perfect is the way that you are, where you are, when you are, and how you are. It's all about the feeling. It's all about the state of mind, the confidence that you have, and just putting that out there.
What makes someone likable? Is it charm? There's a lot of things built into it, like sense of humor, and a sense of humor is being able to laugh at yourself and being able to say, okay, I dropped that, or I've seen people make a mistake and get so flustered by it. You could almost see them start to sweat. I always tell our clients is on video, if you make a mistake, this is what you look like if you were having coffee with someone. You would make that same mistake talking to somebody. You would have to correct yourself.
It takes time to feel completely natural on video. One helpful way to think about it is comparing it to a person-to-person meeting. If you're in business, people are going to see you. It's how you're doing your job. It's the value that you're providing that matters.
I can remember being a lot younger and worrying about what people thought and worrying that, they were going to be judging something about me other than what I had, the message I had. And then you kind of get to a point going, look, I've been around, I know some stuff. If you're willing to have a conversation about it, I'm willing to share. I'm fascinated with storytelling. I just feel like stories draw people like a moth to a flame. They lean in, they want to hear more. When you're real with them and you're not trying to sell them, they can't help but want more.
With social media, with video, they see big videos, a lot of views. Everyone wants to get that quote unquote viral video. Everyone wants to get that thing on Facebook, that thing on YouTube. And now I think people are realizing, to your point, that personalization is really important. Intimate human conversations, one-to-one, just like this idea of speaking to the camera, but then it's just one person that you're really speaking to.
Right.
You can take that content, distribute it across larger channels. That commitment, that cadence of doing that a lot with repetition, I think that's the future now.
We just have to get creative and let go of the perfection.
Finding your corporate voice starts at the origin story of your company and the origin story of you.
but not necessarily in that order. Sometimes it can be flipped, like you and then corporate, or corporate and then you.
The voice of a brand is the personality, the heartbeat of that brand, and it does start from the top. We want to come across as this, we want to come across, but when you walk through the company, you're going, you're not that. That's not who you are. You really have to dig into a brand to say, what is the story? What is the origin story of a brand? And why did you start this company? Tell that story, whether it's through video, but somehow you have to do some really good storytelling. And sometimes that storytelling just has to be internal first. Maybe your own teams don't even know the power of your origin story.
You know, everyone has something worth sharing, whether it's from your work experience or life experience, even just talking about your journey and what you've learned from that. There's someone out there that can get value from your experiences.
Grab the Dubb Chrome extension, record a really quick video, put a video out there, send it through SMS, send it in any method that you find comfortable.
Each of us have something through our life experiences, through our industry expertise that we should be sharing. And sometimes it's just the journey. What is the journey to get where we are? And what have we learned? Because there's somebody out there that needs to know what you've already learned.
I really connect to that, because that works for writing, that works for video.
As I was going through this interview, brought back memories when I was just getting into video at a very young age and stressing about the little details and, oh, everything has to be perfect. But as I continued making videos, I realized more and more that it's just about creating. It's just about putting stuff out there into the world, whether it's sending a business video one-to-one or posting a video on YouTube. That's gonna have an impact.
Our website is socialknx.com. This has just been a great conversation. Thank you.
If you're not subscribed yet, consider subscribing to our channel. Hit us up on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, all those places. Just search Dubb, D-U-B-B, in your favorite social media platform. All right, bye.